Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and we are about to find out if our task force and the Hermes are going to survive this torpedo attack that we ended the last episode with. This is episode number 2 of our Defense of the East on War on the Sea. Hermes is under attack by 2 groups of 4. I've got Cardock maneuvering out to try and take them out before they get to Hermes. We're going to turn her a little sharper. Vampire, you're going to come down a little bit like this. Celadon is slowing down to let Hermes catch up. Isaac Swears is coming about, but she's moving fairly slow, so let's get her turned in. Cornwall is firing now. Hopefully Cardock can get the majority of these planes down before they even get to the Hermes. All right, there's 1, 2. Vampire is also firing on a group here. Isaac Swears, you gotta pick up the pace a little bit. Doesn't look like Vampire got any of her. Alright, there's 1. That leaves 2. 1 down. Let's turn Hermes out. Does look like they did get 1 fish in the water. Maybe not, but they are moving. Alright, there's 1 more down. The other 1 down, and a near miss on the Isaac Swears. No torpedoes actually made it into the water, thankfully. We almost got shot by our own AA. But our gunners did a good job. Perfectly happy with that result. A little bit hair-raising there towards the end, but Cardock, Vampire, Isaac Swears did good work. Hermes is going to escape. Whew! What a way to start the episode off. Episode number 2. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so I loaded into the game here after filming that brief little attack at the beginning, and we have problems. Got a sub here. We've got this, which is something. So Bombay, get some planes up here, see if we can put some let's see, the Blenheims, they don't have any depth charges. I could strafe the sub with the Hurricanes. I could try. Alright, so Hurricanes, we're gonna... Crap. Alright, well... I'm gonna cut all that part out. Okay, try this again. attempt number 3 to move them instead of go to the tactical. We're going to send the Hurricanes down. Hopefully we can strafe this sub, if it's a sub, messing around up here near Bombay. Don't appreciate that one bit. Over here we have not a lot. We got these Catalinas. We're just going to put them up in the sky, just like that. Right to tactical. Put them down to the deck. We have a submarine. Okay, well, maybe we can get him by the time he gets under the water. Dive planes are not biting just yet. She's barely moving because of the how rough the sea is. It'd be something if we could sink a I think a submarine with Catalinas. I don't know if she sees us or not. It is really rainy and a sea state of 6, so this may or may not go as planned. It'd be nice if the sub just flat out didn't see me. Target you. I'm gonna have them let's just have them attack here. We can see the sub out there. There she is. Wow. Doesn't appear to be diving, so away we go. Oh, there's her dive planes are down. Come on, Catalinas. You can do it. I have faith. You might be slow as shit, but you're pretty close. They dropped. See how we do attacking a sub with torpedoes. Oh my god, we got her. We got her. Can you believe that? I think that's the first time I've ever attacked a sub with torpedoes from a plane and got some good hits. How many hits did we get? Doesn't matter. All four of them hit. And we got our first kill. And we got our first kill. Well now, what have we here? This is interesting. I'm gonna give this one a shot. It's still pretty close. There she is. Dive planes are down, but let's select everybody. Slow your speed down. More time on target. Probably should have gone line ahead, but we are running stern to bow, and we're already firing. Okay, let's watch this. Bet this is going to be fun to watch. All right, well, select them all. Form up. Slow down and attack. All of ya. See if we can get her before she goes down. Oh, too late. Too late. What kind of damage we're looking at here? Heavy and none. Wonder if they're gonna strafe the sea where she is. Find out. Hopefully they don't nosedive. There they are. They're gonna come in and strafe the water. No effect, but still. That'd be nerve-wracking for a sub to get strafed and then have to dive. Heavy damage, no flooding. I don't think she's gonna go around, but I'm gonna take Convoy here and circle around for a little bit. See if we can. Oh, lost the sub. See if we can hear that nice little bell. I wonder if we could see her from up here. Probably not. Yeah. Oh. Alright, well, I'm going to give this a little bit of time. See if the sub either surfaces or blows her tanks. Get the rest of my hurricanes warmed up and have them return down around this area here, just in case she does surface, and we can finish her off with the little ammo we got left. These hurricanes really don't carry a whole lot of ammo. Task Force Able is caught between a rock and a hard place here. We've got torpedo bombers moving in. These guys are, well, they are now. But we've got a good amount of torpedo bombers that are coming in on us. We are visible out there. Not a whole lot of room to maneuver. So what I've done is I've started maneuvering Hermes. Hermes is going her full 25 knots. Everyone is basically going full speed ahead. Vampire is moving to interpose herself in between Hermes and the inbound torpedo bombers, as is basically everybody else. Slow. Well, Isaac Swears is doing okay. Let's have you come out like this. Cardock, I want you to turn so you don't run into Hermes. Looks like they're going for Cornwall. Up to Isaac Swears to shoot him down. Let's get the Cornwall turned. I got a bad feeling about this one. She's turning the wrong way. They did drop. Cornwall's going to take at least 2 unless we could swing the stern around. Or it's a dud. It's not a dud. Alright, Cornwall did take 1 torpedo. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Crash back. Alright, crash back. This isn't gonna be good. Not gonna be good. Hermes is gonna take all 4 torpedoes. Ow. Oh, that is so not good. Alright, so we did manage to save the Hermes just barely. 4 torpedoes. We're looking heavy damage, heavy flooding. It was critical and critical, but we got the fires out. we got the ship patched up where we could. But Hermes is in some trouble. She's gonna have to go back. Gonna have to go back immediately. I did launch martlets. Launched. At least I did. Oh, they're Fulmars. Fulmars are the ones that were intended to be over Task Force Able as they moved in. Unfortunately, they were not. So that's the results of it. But we are almost at Port Blair. It's 5 o'clock at night, so I don't think they can launch anything else at us. So we are going to get into Port Blair. We're going to drop off the troops and supplies that we have. Then Hermes is going to make a fairly fast retreat across the Bay of Bengal, and she is going to be released. Going to be released up here at Bombay. So she's got a long way to go. Long and dangerous journey ahead, but hopefully we can get them, get her back to port, and get her released. Task Force Able may just become a surface fleet now. Surface engagements only for Task Force Able, obviously. With no air, I mean, Hermes didn't really have a whole lot to begin with. But those swordfish could have been real handy. She's going to head back, and we are going to release her. Pray for the Hermes. Ask and pray for the Hermes. Hermes is up. Let's just, I'll do it like this here. All right, so we got almost 800 troops. A decent amount of supplies. Let's get you out of there, Hermes. Next up is Task Force Baker. How long until they get in there? $13 hours. That'll put them there at 7 o'clock in the morning. I think they're gonna mark time for a little bit here. Drawing closer and closer. But we're gonna run in there under cover of darkness. I'm not gonna send the Formidable in there to suffer the same fate as the Hermes. That was brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Episode number 2, day 2, and the Hermes is going back. Okay, Task Force Baker is now up at Port Blair. Another 150 troops and another 59 supplies. We're gonna head out. Let's take up station right here for now. I don't know if no, I don't want that. Oh. All right, well, guess we're going into tactical here and then getting the hell out of here before we run into the island. Oh, why I keep doing that here. Anyway, Task Force Baker, have you come out here. I'll set up the patrol. I want to have them close enough that they could strike whatever happens to show up at Port Blair. I think Hermes is okay. Cornwall took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. So we're going to split Hermes off. And we are going to send all the way back. Even the destroyer with the task force. I know it's kind of a little bit risky. but um, we need these ships out in theater, not on this side of India. So that's what we're going to do. Task Force Lifeline and Task Force Base 1 are almost up to Bombay. They're going to pick up what they can up here. And then Task Force Lifeline is going to take position maybe around here so that we can run our ships back, rearm them from out here in the Bay of Bengal. Task Force Base 1 is... we'll see how things go on Port Blair. This real. Yeah, let's see how things go on Port Blair. Then we'll decide what we're gonna do with the supplies. I think it would be a wise idea to build some of these bases up here to give us coverage down through here, and possibly here. They've been pretty active up in the Calcutta area with their airstrikes. So Calcutta also needs to get their planes back. Last episode we did lose all but 2 of the fighters that Calcutta has available. So we're going to juggle supplies. It's probably going to be an ongoing theme of the series, and the campaign is who needs it most and how do we move forward towards victory. Episode 2, Day 3 is a little early to be talking about victory, but it is going to be the plan going forward to get this airbase up to a level 5. That's what we need to win. Akyab and Rangoon also have to be taken. But for now, I'm not going to take any offensive action until I see how this starts to play out. A little early. Once I have some command points in under my belt and I could put together a more powerful task force, we will absolutely start making offensive moves. But until then, we kind of have to think defensively, and holding the line is paramount at this point. All right, so you're going to get in, and then we'll react accordingly to what the Japanese do. Transport convoy has shown up at Port Blair. We are not able to launch aircraft as it is 3 o'clock in the morning. So we may very well have just lost Port Blair. I'd say we have lost Port Blair. Yeah. $817 troops. Wonder how many of those I can get off. I want to just sacrifice the. But yeah, Port Blair is in a rough spot here. Let's get some planes up and make a strike. Go with the 10 martlets. And then 2 hours. Right. Albacores with torpedoes. All right. 21 albacores with torpedoes. Head out. Martlets. Escort the albacores. on their way in. Something else I forgot I could actually do. We've got it's 3,000 pounds. 700 miles. I forgot I could do this here. Let's get these guys up and return the favor. They did bomb trim this base right here too. And Calcutta again. So I'm going to return the favor here. I'm going to make a strike on this convoy. We're going to make a strike on Akyab. And hopefully score some kills here and maybe knock this down, maybe a peg. That would be helpful. Okay, our pilots have sight on the convoy. It is a pretty sizable transport convoy, lightly escorted by a few destroyers. They are firing on us here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get our martlets. Before they leave, I'm going to have them get down on the deck, head back in this direction. May use them to strafe. We are not in a good position with our albacores. Kind of head and raid over them. Exactly not what I wanted to do. So we've got 21 albacores. I'm going to split them into groups of 3. Like that. I'm going to have them turn quickly this way and then come back towards the convoy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's a destroyer. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We could send a group of 3 over after every ship. Put it that way. I don't know if it would be worth it to send after these little, little destroyer escorts or not, but we are definitely going to be making some type of attack on this entire convoy. So I'm going to get the martlets split up. I'm going to get them maneuvered into an attack position, and then we're going to come in and make our strike. Alright, our last 3 albacores, each heading off to a different target. These guys went off on their own. I'm not entirely sure where they were going, but they were off to the side of the map, so they are making a follow-up attack. Number 9's attacking number 3. That's the one we just strafed. It's the least damaged ship of the convoy. We've got one that's coming in to drop on this transport ship here. She dropped. Number 9 is going down after the destroyer down there. Let's see how our torpedo did. Another hit there. Looks pretty good. Another hit here. Let's see if we hit this destroyer. Looks like destroyer is going to dodge it. Oh, just barely dodged it. Destroyer is damaged. We did sink number 5. There she goes. We did sink number 7. That was one of the other destroyers. And the rest are extremely damaged. Except for this guy. Nobody bothered with this guy. We do still have our martlets in the area. So they have ammo left. Way out there. We're going to come back. Let's check the damages here. Critical, heavy, critical, heavy, 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 critical, critical. Number 6 is surprisingly heavily damaged. It shouldn't take much to get that this last destroyer down. I guess it's a matter of who I really want to attack. I mean, I could probably make one more attack, and there was a magazine explosion on number 2. So I don't know if there's much point in hitting number 2. Number 6, critical and criticals. So we may... How's number 4 doing? Alright, number 2 sank. Number 4 is critical and heavy, so our martlets are going to make a run on number 4. We're going to get them down strafing altitude. We're going to slow them down. Let's get them turned a little better. Angled right in there. I had to guess, I'd say this destroyer is going to sink. Her whole half the ship's on fire, so those martlets are going to run in. They're going to hit number 4. If they have any ammo left after this strafing run, they are going to come back around and hopefully finish off this here destroyer. And there's the end results of our attack. We sunk 3 out of the 7, left 1 with heavy damage. The leading destroyer had no damage. The number 4 transport was scuttled, as well as the number 6 destroyer. And we got 2 command points for that attack. Lost 5 aircraft in total. I'd say it was a fairly successful attack. 2 albacores and 3 of the martlets went down, so we're going to get them back to eventually they'll get back there. I am going to bring down Task Force Able and move Baker in under cover of darkness in the next night for Baker. I'm going to pull as many troops off there as I can. We're not going to win this, and I don't want to sacrifice all those troops. Supplies, I'm a little more concerned with the troops that are there. We have our 2 Wellingtons. Get them in there. Whoop. Never actually done this before. So we'll see what happens here. Akiab is a level 2 and a level 2. Do this here. Bomb them. What happened to our planes? Or what happened to our planes? That didn't do a damn thing. Hopefully the planes didn't die. Well. Okay. So, Port Blair is about to fall to the Japanese. We bombed Akiev. They have been bombing this place and Calcutta. We hit a convoy and did a decent amount of damage. Our 2 supply convoys are moving down. Hermes is almost back. And hopefully in the next episode we can pull the troops off here, save as many of them as possible. Maybe send them out to one of these other bases here. Anyway, if you like this episode, hit the like button. If you have any tips or advice or general thoughts, put those in the comment section down below. If you want to follow along through our Indian Ocean Defense of the East campaign, hit the subscribe. And we'll see you for episode number 3, J76NY, saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.